I took like a 20-minute break from this game as Yongle to head to the store. I ordered waterproof pants for work because my waterproof pants, they got destroyed last week moving some concrete. Anyways, that's irrelevant because we're back with Yongle. In the previous episode of this game, we had just got Yongle's ability in its Yongle time, and we are now getting a ton of gold, science, and culture for having 10 population, and each population thereafter gives us more science, gold, and culture. So we're going to keep doing that. I wonder how long we can just keep running these food things for to get more population to give us more science and culture. The one worry I do have is that if you run this too much and then take it away, your population will be unsupported by the amount of food you actually have. So you can't, I don't think, just go like to 20 and rip this off, because I think you will need some food, but we'll see how we go here. All right, I'm a little annoyed because this Barb camp keeps on spawning more units. The Split Rock clan, 597, and we can get a pike and shot from the clan, which might be worth it. The problem is we don't have that much gold. Next turn, we will be getting a 10 pop in Xi'an, which will give us 20 more gold per turn. After that, after this workshop, I believe we are going to go and start getting the food in Taiwan as well. So we're going to have enough gold, but until then, I don't really want to die, which is a bit of an issue. All right, we are going to head into monarchy. It is not my favorite government, but it is in the second tier, which opens up more policy slots for us. I think it is completely worth building limes really quickly to get walls in our capital city. It's Yongle time, and I think the rest of this can stay in for now. I wouldn't mind autocratic legacy if I'm being honest. We're not building any wonders, so I suspect, even though maybe we go into one of the combat boosting ones. Gold for trade routes isn't too bad either. Let's just add some gold. We're only 5 gold away. Oh, we can be friends with Harold too. Bruh, turn up. I didn't want to send that delegation, but I will be friends with you. Can I have 30 gold, please? All right, we've made an exchange for 40 gold. Let's do that. And then from there, I can purchase... Oh, I'm just kidding. I need 17 more gold. Harold, hey, buddy. Hey, dude, my math is off. I'm sorry. Thank you, Based Harold. I appreciate you. Now I can buy the pike and shot. That pike and shot is going to eat this dude for breakfast. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to make our way over here. But there we go. 10 population in Xi'an as well is fantastic, because now we have about as much science and culture as everyone else. We don't have any theater squares. We're just getting that from this population boost. I think this guy is super OP. Like, if we keep getting higher and higher population here and we get all this science and culture without having to build the districts, that's bonkers. I think the Barb spawning 1 unit per turn is a little bit unfair, just a little bit, but we're gonna make our way through it. That's totally fine. I could build a unit in Taiwan. What I want to do is get you to 10 pop though. So Anansi's great. Himiko's also great, but we're gonna grab this food here. I want this to get to 10 pop as soon as possible. This is absurd. I just want to be clear. This mechanic with Barbs is absolutely absurd. Like, I don't understand what the point of this is. All right, so our trade route got messed up. That's really frustrating. It's not going to matter because we have the food coming in Taiwan anyway from the project, so that's totally fine, but this is just silly. I'm going to purchase an archer here so that we have enough, or we have something we can upgrade into a crouching tiger when it comes in. All right, so this actually doesn't evolve into a crouching tiger, hey? All right, I grabbed 200 gold from Shaka here to make this a crossbowman. I was hoping it would be a crouching tiger, but evidently that's not how crouching tigers work. But getting that crossbowman is clutch because it increases how much damage my walls do here. I think this trader is just kind of dead, unfortunately. But if I take you out here, and then you kill this one, then you can come into the city and protect there, and that should be okay. But you can see how frustrating this is, though, because now we're not growing because we don't have that food coming in. So you can use this food to, like, get up to 10, but you still have to have the actual food to back up that population. I'm going to place this industrial zone because we know that we want it. I think it means we can go into deep water now, though. So now we can explore the rest of the world, which is great. We're going to meet everyone else. We're going to find out where everyone else is. We're going to get that era score. We're going to be able to trade with them, which I am a super huge fan of being able to do. I think the man-at-arms is just kind of getting sacrificed here. I don't think there's a way for me to reasonably keep it around and not dead. So I think we're just going to have to take one for the team here and sacrifice it, which really sucks. I think that makes the Barb problem worse, but such is life. Let's go for it. Now that we got limes, let's put bastions in just for the extra strength. So that'll be good. And I still think the rest of this is fine. We don't have trade routes anymore because they all got killed. So Merchant Confederation's going in for the gold, I guess. Governor title. What do we want to do here? I think we want to go into Embrasure for sure. I think that'll be the best bet here. Xi'an going up to 11 pop will be nice. Taiwan's almost at 10, which is also fantastic. I don't know how sustainable that'll be, but at least we're gonna get there. Yeah, this is frustrating. They're just pillaging everything, and I'm very annoyed. It is what it is. Such is life. You gotta take the punches as they come in a game of Civ. You're not always gonna be able to just kind of have everything go your way. Can we fix that though, just as we go along? Oh, they sent another skirmisher out. I hate everything. All right, Harold wants our extra diamonds, which is good. We hit 10 population in Taiwan, so we're getting tons of gold in science and culture now. Yeah, it really is just a matter of clearing out all the barbs when we can. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, you can't. You're not allowed to be here. We have to kill her. She's got to die. She's not allowed to be in my games of Civ. Where? Oh God. I mean, thank goodness she's not on our continent. I would cry, but she's got to go. All right, we're gonna upgrade to Garrison here. That promotion is just gonna make us elite unit killing machines, and then we'll slowly start taking these guys out, get some promotions. That skirmisher is on its way back, so we're gonna have trouble, but I'll be able to buy Beowulf back in a couple of turns, and that'll be our kind of backup plan here to get rid of those barbs. Eleanor does want our diamonds though, which is super nice. Let's do that. And then Harold's got Mercury that we don't have, so we'll take that for a reasonable price. Absolutely. This city's gonna have some really good tiles to build, so while we're kind of waiting, I will buy a builder in Changsha. I can also buy the granary, not quite. I wouldn't mind buying the granary either. We also need to get the next city settled as well. And Cyrus is in the game. Okay, you don't gotta die. You're probably winning though. Yeah, 120 science. Harold, he did settle Namsos there. Okay. We're not really trading with Harold, but if we wanted to get an alliance with him, I think like a research one might make sense. Yeah, it's probably fine. Might as well get the alliance going. It's illegal to be allied with Eleanor, so that's not happening. Worth being allied with Shaka for sure. You never know when he's going to come and decide to murder you, so... If we're going purely for population, an aqueduct to a mountain makes a lot of sense. And then from there, like, aqueduct industrial zone campus might be something I'm interested in. In that case, though, I need a builder, which I can't buy yet, so we'll work on that. Right, everything is repaired. It seems like we got out of most of the damage, which is super nice. I would love this market very, very much. I'm also starting to think about a campus here. Did we get an industrial zone? We are going to build the industrial zone in this city, too. Then we build that first one turn, and then we'll grab the market here. I do believe it's safe to start trading again, so I will purchase this trader in Taiwan to get that down here. We should probably stop getting the food at some point, though, to finish up all these districts. So let's get rid of the food, and then we'll finish up what we were doing here. We have the encampment and the campus. The industrial zone is now finished. So was there another district we really wanted here? There isn't really another district I'm super keen on. However, we do need more settlers. We do need more builders. I'd love to get Himiko as well. I'd rather build settlers where Magnus is. So in this case, I think, you know what? I think we finish up and we grab this trader here really quick. If you're wondering about the settler, she moved it onto land, so I can't take it. Smart, Eleanor. Perfect. So we're going to trade with It's Yongle time, and that's going to give us our food back, which is wonderful. We do need to finish up It's Yongle time as well, because we do need to get our food back here. We were trading from Xi'an, but now that Xi'an is at 11 pop, I think the other cities need to get to 10 population. So this trader that we're building in Taiwan will go to Chengdu. That is all good. In Chengdu, I hate everything. Just get walls. Let's just get walls. We can buy this builder, though. We are going to buy the builder because we're going to chop out a aqueduct campus industrial zone up here, though. I definitely want the intelligence agency. I also do really want the workshop, but I can buy the workshop. I can't buy the intelligence agency, so that is all good. I'm also going to move Magnus out of the city. We are going to swap it with Victor so that initial spy has a promotion. So let's go and swap out Magnus. Victor's going to go in. I'm going to assign Victor to Chengdu, maybe. We also need to get this settler in here too, but we got to clear the barbs first. All right, we are going to get our first little bit of niter going, which is very exciting. I think I'm going to chop these tiles out and build the Great Wall here in Changsha. We do need to start getting some Great Wall tiles up. It's a little bit hard to do when your borders are constantly expanding, but I think here we'll be fine because we'll be able to build it along the coast. The tech tree is obviously a little bit of a shuffled mess. I would love buttress for the dam, and I would love university. So those will be the two we go for next. All right, another era without a golden age, which does really suck. I would have really loved that golden age, but we're just, again, you got to take the punches when they come. We're just not there yet. I think this is the era we really start winning, though. I think we're going to be able to get all of our cities to 10, 15 population, and then just start getting all the yields for districts we don't even have, which is awesome. And by that, I mean getting science and culture and gold and whatever for not having enough of those districts that normally give them to us. All right, everyone else is in a standard age too, so nothing for us to be super worried about. Monumentality is great. I think reform the coinage is also great. We're going to be completing a lot of trade routes, so we can kind of go for that. That's all good. Guilds is great. That boost is coming up though, so maybe let's not go there. Let's go naval tradition possibly. As discussed, trade route going to Chengdu, which is awesome. There are tons of districts here that would genuinely be great. I think though we need to either get a higher population or get more builders to kind of spruce up our empire. We will get the settler in its Yongle time. I mean, I think we go Himiko here. I'm less concerned about which cities I'm Susa or which city states I'm Susa, but more just about getting it. Let's get Valletta. Valletta's going to allow us to faith purchase walls, which I think for the amount of Barb problems we've had in this game would be kind of nice. Ooh, and Gorgo's in this game. I see. Interesting that Ellie on the coast is getting her cities flipped by Gorgo, but whatever. We have a great person, a great merchant, which is going to grant one governor title or recruit a governor, which is fantastic because we still need that promotion on Victor, which is going to give us Embrasure here, which is the one we want for this spy that's coming in. After this is done, we're going to swap Magnus back, though, so we still get the free settler here without losing population. I think you might die, but I don't even care. I'm dispersing this clan. Everything about this clan annoys the hell out of me. If we need to, we can buy Beowulf back to kill all the units that'll be kicking around. And it is time to build the Great Wall. And I don't know if this is a great spot to build it. The problem with building it here is that I want this to be the mausoleum, actually. So maybe this isn't a good spot to build it. This is the problem with the Great Wall, is it's never an easy place to build it, because I don't think I can build it on this tile. I think if I build it here, I gotta build it here or here. I think that's how it works. Now let's see what happens. Is this guy dead? This guy might be dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna fortify you. I think you're gonna survive, which is great. Oh no! Oh god! Oh dear! Oh me! Oh my! It's a forest fire. Oh god! This whole thing's gonna go on fire. Let's test out the wall here. Like if I buy this tile, I wonder. I don't really know how the wall works. Can I build it here? I can build it here. Okay, well that's good then. That's fine, because now I don't think I can build it here though. Like I think it's got to follow some kind of pattern. I'm gonna have the mausoleum inside of a wall. How cool is that? Let's build a crouching tiger for Eriscore and then get back on our food grind. Magnus is in, so we can start a chopping, which I am more than happy to do. So this will be the aqueduct. So we'll chop out that. I can buy this lighthouse, so that's fine. Oh, it's only one turn, and then we'll grab the aqueduct here. Perfect. So we'll build the lighthouse, grab the aqueduct, and then industrial zone campus is the plan. I will save this 1,000 gold. If we don't need Beowulf, we don't need Beowulf, so I'm not going to overthink it here. And then if this is we're doing this aqueduct industrial zone campus. So industrial zone's coming in first, but this is the chop that's here, so that's fine. We'll do that. Banking is great for us, and Forbidden City is great for us. We do got to work on this mausoleum. If it is something we're going to do, we got to start doing it. It seems like this fire is not going to completely take over everything, but we are going to have to work on this mausoleum for sure. As promised, we are going to buy this workshop here for some more production. And what that'll do is it'll allow us to get factories more quickly. But we came up here and we got Auckland as a city-state, so we might want to head over to Auckland. I've sent Himiko up to Valletta to get Valletta online so we can faith purchase some walls. But after that, it seems like Auckland might be the best choice for us. All right, and there is our crouching tiger for the era score, which is awesome. I think it's got to be the university here. I desperately want more food, though, to get this population higher. Yongle is fun. Yongle's good. I will be buying this tile to chop out the industrial zone next turn, so that's fine. I'm going to save the dam until I can get military engineers to help. So for now, we are going to grab a builder that can help chop all of this stuff out and work it and repair it and all of that. Rather unfortunately, it seems like Himiko is completely unnecessary in Valletta, so we'll just go into Valletta. That's fine. And we discovered Hercules, which is huge. Now, if you're going to be there, though, how long? It's going to take you too long to get to Auckland, though, right? Yeah, 16 turns to get to Auckland. Oh, your lifespan is 37 though, bruh. You're going to Auckland then. Sorry. Next up is I really do want. Oof, man, Amani is. I want Amani in Auckland, but you know what? I'm gonna get Reina, and Reina is gonna go into Chiang Sha here, not just for the housing and boost that we talked about earlier, but just so we're getting extra gold for these harbors once they're done. And there is the world's first circumnavigation for 5 era score. It sucks that this will be the one we get a golden age in. This is really not the best era for us to get a golden age. A monumentality one would have been 1,000 times better. But again, we got to take the punches as they come. Let's chuck down this industrial zone and get that up and running. Then we'll put the campus thereafter and feel very good about ourselves. This is a free promoted spy coming in hot here, which is exactly what we wanted. That promotion comes from Victor here having Embrasure as an ability. So we are going to get the promote to neutralize governor as if 2 levels more experience. Then we're going to send him off to neutralize a governor so he can get a 2nd and 3rd promotion. As promised, next up is a settler here. We do got to get through everything. We can now move Magnus back to its Yongle time, so the trade routes and the settlers are all doing their thing, and then Victor can head up to Chengdu for the governor abilities we're getting from the audience chamber. I can actually grab another governor. What a treat. I'm gonna go Liang maybe to get some extra builder stuff, just in whichever city we don't have a governor. Xi'an currently. You want a governor in every city if you're going to have audience chambers, so that works out for us. Our Niter is going to sell for 24 gold per turn, which is a rockin' deal for us, so we will take that. And I think it's soon time to start working on more food-related items to make sure we are getting to these like 11, 12, 13, 14 population cities. I have purchased a trader in Chiang Sha to help get some food by trading with its Yongle time. It'll be 5 food per turn once Magnus is back in action, and grabbed a builder in its Yongle time to repair all these tiles, get some more farms down, increase the amount of food we are getting in that city. So hopefully it can grow, and then we'll grab some factories and life is going to be great. Armory, so we can get military engineers to help build the dam, which will be wonderful. And then I would love a commercial hub if it's possible, just for the trade route, especially if we are going to try to go Owls of Minerva at some point. And the problem is there's not very many good commercial hubs. I guess this one for 185 might be worth it when we get the gold. I'm going to do a trader, then the armory, then the commercial hub out here, especially if we are going to get Owls of Minerva. All right, we have a privateer in town. It's time to show off what Valletta can do. I can purchase walls with Valletta. And that is what Valletta can do. And we have discovered Owls of Minerva. Thank goodness. We are going to be grabbing Owls of Minerva when we can. I do kind of want to work on the salt, though, for the extra housing at this point, but I think we are going to stay put where we are on the coast here. It's hard not to just go for the food here, grow, and then just use all the gold to buy everything. Like, I think that might be the better way to play Yongle. I'm going to try that strategy. That feels like the right strategy to me. Right? Like, 11 population. Like, what's stopping us from just grabbing the food here and then just buying everything we need? 102 Diplo favor goes for 20 gold per turn in this era, so let's do that. Absolutely. He settled the city right here. I mean, Skedsmo does have 15 population, but this is hilarious because we're gonna be in a golden age, and if he's not in a golden age, I think we are flipping Skien. But I'll let him settle that. That's fine. That's just very funny. I do wonder what happens when you chop into this project. Like, how much food does this give you? 44 food? I have no idea what just happened. That might have been a complete waste. I'm going for this farm triangle, so we'll see. But I have no idea how that works. All right, we're going with the buy everything we need strat. So we're gonna buy this workshop here. I don't think this is a good strat overall though, because I don't think you need like 1,000 gold per turn to have like a buy everything strat. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. I think Forbidden City would be undeniably amazing for us. So I'm gonna try and build this Forbidden City. Let's grab a builder for the chops though, so let's do that. There's not a ton of other places for us to settle, so I think we really are digging in here for a tall, high population game, which is what I wanted to play in this one, so this is fantastic. I'm trying to mess around with this idea that like maybe you don't want food on the tiles. If you're using your production for the food, maybe you just want more mines everywhere, and then those mines will give you production that translate into food. Question mark? Industrialization is complete, which means we can start purchasing factories, which we definitely want to do. Again, we don't really have enough gold for like a buy everything strat. It's not terrible. Like, we have a lot of gold, but it's not enough to just buy everything we need. So we'll see how this works for us. All right, let's chop out this tile. That is 92 production. And then let's build the Forbidden City. Although, hold up. Let's get a 4-turn factory, then Forbidden City. Way better. Because not only is the factory going to help make up the production difference, but this factory is going to give extra production to Changsha as well. And that city is about to build Mausoleum, so definitely worth it. I'm actually going to chop this wheat and build 2 Great Wall tiles here. Not sure overall if that's worth it, but might be. I'm trying not to build as many campuses and theater squares because we need to build the dam. We do need to build the dam. Encampment, okay, that's fine. That's all good. Okay, whatever you are going to do, your new job is to come back and fix this problem. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. I would love this lighthouse, but we do have to build this mausoleum real fast, so we're gonna get on that. Thank you. All right, time to start saucing some envoys into Auckland. With only 3 to needed though, Himiko can do that, so we're gonna start saucing them into some other city-states that would be harder for us to get, like Zanzibar. Ones we eventually want, but the Himiko aren't gonna be able to do for us. That's a galley. You're not Himiko. But Himiko is in here. We are going to start getting some envoys and start getting that Suze into the game. We have some really nice people in this game that are going to give us like 6 different types of amenities for 8 gold per turn, which is absolutely incredible. And that is going to fix everything up. See, this looks pretty cool. I'm pretty into this Great Wall across the ocean here. That looks neat. The one problem we might have is that Gorgo has 234 science and 245 culture. And that is no bueno for us. Ellie's mad that we built a factory, so that's strange. But hopefully this mausoleum completes just a little bit quicker now. Forbidden City and then the Ruhr Valley, absolutely. All right, let's use Auckland here. And now the next problem we might have actually is that they might come and kill Auckland, which I would not be a fan of. But that should be a lot more production in Changsha. That mausoleum is going to get done. We did miss out on the first Wonder Engineer, which does suck a little bit, but I think we'll be fine just because we can get the other Wonder Engineers, and we're not building that many Wonders. After Forbidden City, it's just really the Ruhr Valley that we have planned. So I don't need every Wonder Engineer, although it would be nice. Just a couple would be good. All right, the Spy is in Toulouse. It has gained its sources, which means we can get rid of the governor. Getting rid of the governor is not going to help us in any way other than getting another level up for the scientist, which is obviously something we want to take a look at doing. Let's repair this mine on the diamonds here. We do have to get this salt online too, just to give ourselves some more luxury resources. La Venta is a new city-state too, which does block a potential settle over here, or at least a potential really good settle. But I think we do have the opportunity going back in and getting another city might be worth doing. All right, let's go in and buy another factory here. It's not the exact thing that I'd like to do, but what it will do is give that production boost to these cities, which should be helpful in getting what they're finishing up. All right, next up is the library. I'm trying to buy everything. I'm really committing to this strategy, for better or for worse. I'm going to buy the university down here. We have a campus to build here. We got so many more farms and dams and everything to build here. This strategy, I think there's a way to do this strategy a ton better, but I'm having a good time with it though. I'm going to throw in the Whistle Banking card here. That is going to allow us to trade with our allies and with city-states we are suzerain of for food and production, which replaces the need to do it domestically, which I think is just a lot better. And I also think with Himiko in this game that we can repurchase when she's done. I'm going to put Merchant Confederation in for Charismatic Leader. I think 25 gold per turn is just so valuable to us at this point in the game that's the best thing for us to do. All right, university coming in. The buying thing strategy, interesting, but we're working through it. 14 pop here, 14 pop here, almost 10 in Chengdu. We're going to start getting up to 10 in these other cities too. 12 population here. I think we're going to be able to get quite a few yields just from this growing population. So you can see here, instead of trading with Yongle time for 4 production and 5 food, I can come and trade here with Nidaros or Christian Sand instead and get gold and science along with, you know, a pretty equal amount, or not fully equal, but like a decent amount of food and production as well. So it's just a much more well-rounded way to trade. We have taken out the governor. The mission was a success, so now we can upgrade our spy to do something else. We've also knocked the governor out, which means that the loyalty is going down, which is very funny. Then we're gonna go and siphon some funds and see if that's a possible next option for us. I'm gonna pass on this engineer. There's enough people with points that'll come and get this one, and this is a terrible engineer. I'd rather have the good ones, please. It is time to chop out the Forbidden City, which is fantastic. We're going to do that. An extra wildcard policy slot is so good. Forbidden City is just a great wonder to have in any game. It's one of those true S tier wonders that if you can get it in any game, it's always worth doing. Perfect. So that's wonderful. Do we have a governor title? I would really like to go into Owls of Minerva. There's enough spaces here for a spaceport that I'm not too worried about it, but we do need to remember not to stop ourselves from having a spaceport by using up all the tiles. Next up is the Ruhr Valley, but I'm going to grab a builder real quick to chop that tile so we're not wasteful. We are going to get the Ruhr Valley. I have no doubt about that. Oh, urbanization is a must. We need neighborhoods so badly for this game to work out. Are we going to get to 15 pop anywhere for the boost? We better, yeah. It's in Yongle time. We are going to get to 15 population. I'm going to head into Merchant Republic. I don't really like Monarchy that much. This is a better kind of card layout for us, I think. I'm going to go for Invention for great engineer points. It's a little bit weird, but I'm digging it. I'm having a good time with that. And then Triangular Trade is fine for now, I think. If you got coal that you don't want, man, it sells for a absolute megaton of cash. There is lots for me to buy, but I am going to buy some builders around here. There's just tons. We got to get this Great Wall in. We got to get the luxury resources worked here. There's just lots we have to figure out with builders. And there's the mausoleum. Not helpful for us yet, and that's the thing. If we don't get the great engineers we want, then mausoleum might be a waste here.
Beauty, as no other shade can boast.
All right, the combination of mausoleum and Auckland, though, has some really good ocean tiles for us, so I won't complain too much. But we do need to come here and get this Great Wall finished up. I will be getting this lighthouse, absolutely. Going to make these tiles even better, but it's also going to give us another trade route, which is going to be super helpful. And this one is going to go in Jiaodong when I can afford it. And here we go. We passed on the great engineer. We now have Filippo Bruscinelli, 315 production towards wonders. We can use it 3 times instead of 2 because we have mausoleum. So already not a waste. Real quick, one-turn trader would be lovely. Military engineer would be nice as well. We should also finish up these districts. There's lots to do. Neighborhoods are going to be clutch. Here we go. I am going to chop out this military engineer, which should allow me to build the dam really quickly where I need to build the dam. And then we're going to put down the Ruhr Valley, which I should be able to build pretty quickly with Filippo. I want to save 1 Filippo charge in case there's another wonder I want that I just want to secure from the AI. But that should be good for now. And then I really want to come by this shipyard in Changsha, but I'm not quite there yet. This Great Wall, though, looks very, very pretty. Let us build the Ruhr Valley. It's going to be 1,240 production, so we're going to get about half of that with Filippo, which is great. But this builder can start getting all the other mines, and these mines are going to be super good in conjunction with the Ruhr Valley. Then all this extra production will be put into food later to increase this city's population. Well, let's start with that. Yeah, a couple of turns off. Feels good. We are going to attempt to steal 1,000 gold here, which should be great. If we can do that, then we'll bring the spy back home. We'll counter spy. I don't need to be offensively spying forever. One of the worst things that could happen, actually, is if they come and start knocking out our governors. So hopefully we can have enough spies to stop them from doing that. We are now in the industrial era. How fun for us. Herald is in a standard age, which is awesome because hopefully we can flip Skien. If we are in a golden age, we are going to go Heartbeat of Steam for the production towards the Ruhr Valley, also for the extra production from our campus adjacencies, although that's not a terrible amount of production. It's still more than we currently have. We will use Filippo on the Ruhr Valley, which is great. You're going to chop here. I want to make sure we get this and get this as soon as possible. So I think another builder to chop this tile might be worth it. I suppose? Yeah? Give it a try, possibly. I'm going to put the Diplo Quarter down on this tile here. I think it's going to give us some cool yields. Then we'll get the free envoy, which is lovely. You need a Diplo Quarter in your games. Everyone needs a good Diplo Quarter. Okay, Nazca. What's going on in Nazca? Who did we just meet? Oh, we just met Nazca. Cool. And this 15 pop should be the neighborhood boost. Yeah? Yeah, neighborhood? Come on. Yeah, there it is. Neighborhood boost, which means we can throw one of those down immediately. Couple of +5 options. None of them are amazing, but I'll chuck the one down here. I know it's a flood tile. Hopefully we'll get to flood barriers soon enough, but I want these tiles here for potential Great Wall tiles. Ah, so the Paititi's in this game, and it looks like Cyrus has it. Cheeky, cheeky Cyrus. All right, we got the civil engineering boost, but I think it might be too late. That's the card we need for the Ruhr Valley, so I don't think we're going to get that. But I think, though, if we chop this out here, that's 102. Next turn will leave us with, I think, 1 chop left. I think that should be fine. I'm going to start hoarding aluminum. I would very much love to hoard aluminum. We are going to need it for the end game. Let's grab a consulate here. No point in building the thing if we're not going to build the consulate. And then on the off chance we go Kilwa later, I wouldn't mind 2 scientific city-states to help us out. Himiko is gone, but that's fine. We can buy her back immediately, and we will buy her back immediately. So let's go and do that. I really want this Gustav Eiffel, obviously, but let's go in here and repurchase Himiko. Not just for the era score, but because I can send you to get more envoys in Mitla. So we're going to send you there. Toulouse is still losing loyalty. The governor's back now, but that's really, really, really funny. Yeah, I think you're going to build this mine. We need the mines for the Ruhr Valley synergy, and I think you're just going to chop out the Ruhr Valley. And there it is! We got the Ruhr Valley! Can I get a hell yeah, brother?
Hardly anyone worked.
Hell yeah, brother! That's great. That's a lot of production.
The population of the Ruhr area had to be supported by the rest of the country.
We're getting half of our production as food. We might be pushing like 50 or 60 food per turn. Let's see. All right, that's all good. Yeah, 100 production. So if I go and do the food thing right now, I should be getting 50 food per turn, right? That's ridiculous. I am going to do the food thing. Don't worry. The food thing is going to happen. First, I want to get a commercial hub, especially if we're going to have Owls of Minerva whenever we can kind of go into that. A theater square here wouldn't be terrible either. I would not hate a theater square, but it's got to be on a flatland tile because we need to save the hill tiles for mines. The Colosseum is still available, and that's really surprising to me. So I think what we might be able to do is we might be able to save this for our spaceport right here. And then I think we might be able to put a entertainment complex. I do want to put a mine there, but an entertainment complex here. And then slam that down, buy the arena, and just get the Colosseum with this great engineer. And I think the Colosseum will give amenities to enough cities to be worth it. So I think this is good. I think we do this. We have the salt online now, which is great. I could go for the industry, 20 growth and free housing. I think we got to do it. I mean, we absolutely got to do it. We lose the faith, but that's fine. For those of you who do not know, you can use military engineer charges on your dam. So let's put the dam down. Let's use a military engineer charge to knock a couple of turns off that. And then we will finish up the neighborhood. 2,000 gold means it is building time. We're going to get the factory here, then probably the university. We will, I think, need some theater squares, though. We're not getting quite as much culture as I'd hope. I will buy this arena. I will absolutely buy this arena just so we can put the Colosseum down and have it this turn. I don't want to mess around. Now, where do we want to put it? Somewhere where we can get theater squares, right? I think this city's fine. Because we can get theater squares on these tiles here. Yeah, this is fine. It's not perfect, but I think it's good enough. And then Filippo! Give me that Colosseum. Come on. Please don't get it taken away. I will cry. I will cry forever and ever. And?
While
Yay!
The Colosseum stands,
Huge
Rome
dub.
shall stand. When the Colosseum falls, Rome shall fall.
Amenities are great.
When
Colosseum's
Rome
great.
falls,
We're having a good time. Yongle is amazing. Up next, I think at this point, the only logical thing to do is chuck down wherever we're going to put this neighborhood. We have no good options, though, because we have no good appeal. So that's a little bit frustrating, but I suppose we just chuck it right here. It's a flatland tile. It's not great, but it's a neighborhood. We want to chop out everything on a hill and make it a mine, because with the Ruhr Valley, you get extra production for having mines in the city with the Ruhr Valley. And then after this neighborhood, we're just going to do the food thing with 50 food per turn and see what happens. It's time for the Chancery, which is going to give us gold and science. I'm super happy about that. I think I might go and build the Kilwa here, to be honest with you. If we are going to have 2 science city-states guaranteed, I would love to make sure that we also have Kilwa on the map to use that to increase our science. I think, yeah, we're sending Himiko over there. Oh, no, it flooded again just before the dam went in, too. We did steal that 1,000 gold. That's huge, though. All right, that was bad. That was not good. The dam is almost done, too. All right, well, we're going to use some of that 1,000 gold to purchase a builder. On a side note, though, we can now purchase the university and the bank. Oh, no, I think our commercial hub got fried, didn't it? Nope, I just don't have the gold. Never mind. Ignore me. We did get under 15 population, though, which is not great. It is time, everybody. We are going to go in here, and we are going to use the food thing, which should give us, 70 food per turn, which is crazy. Steel tech is huge. I'm going to steal tech, and I'm actually going to go into Gorgo's empire and start stealing her tech away from her. All right, so how much food are we getting? Yeah, we have 130. We are getting 116 food from our ability. All right, well, we're going to be able to build as much as we like there, which is great. You need to get to 10 pop as soon as possible. How can I assist you in that endeavor? You definitely need a shipyard. Gonna make sure we stay in Zanzibar for the amenities we are getting. Yeah, and we just got to go around and repair all of this stuff, which is a little bit unfortunate. All right, it's time to head to Gorgo's empire. Is there anything we can take over there? Sparta, we can steal a tech boost in Sparta, so let's do that. Sewers are going to be absolutely clutch for us. This +2 housing is a necessity. I do want military academies as well, and I want planes just in case we got to kill somebody. We have killed an enemy spy, which is a good warning to us that we do need counter spies. It is quite destructive in this game if they start taking out our governors. Trade routes to science city-states are fine. Duplicates of luxuries would be so nice, hey? Like salt, we got extra salt. Diamonds would be even better. I think they're going to take away something we have, though. It's usually how it goes. The AI just gangs up on you. Yeah, no amenities for cotton, which is super frustrating, but whatever. We're getting 62 surplus food. That's absurd. It is time to build a couple of theater squares. I got one going down in Xi'an and one going down in Changsha. They're both going to be +2 for being next to wonders, which is great. Is this one next to a wonder? No, this one's +2 for being next to the government plaza in a couple of districts. Still +2 though, all the same. We can finally go into Owls of Minerva, which is absolutely huge. I don't even care about it for the trade routes, although I will start caring about it for the trade routes to city-states potentially. I just want these policy cards, man. This is so ridiculous. We just keep growing in now we're up to 16. We're gonna hit 17 right away. This is absurd. I love this so much. I'm having the best time over here. I think I'm actually gonna build a settler here and settle this city down by Leventa. I think there's room for one more city in our tall empire here. This isn't the Victor city. I do need to build this spy. I really do, but we're gonna go for this amphitheater. And then I'm gonna buy this university. Let's head on in here and steal a tech boost. Anything would be great. She's been quite a ways ahead for a while, and if we can get the boost that you can only get through boosting a spy, that'd be great. The problem is, if we use the spy too much, she'll catch on to what we're doing, so hopefully we can get in, get out, without causing too much of a ruckus. When you only have like 6 cities, you never do this, right? Where you only have like 6 cities. So I'm having a great time just going through and just clicking next turn over and over again. Builders are coming in to kind of work all these tiles. There's lots of stuff to do down here with some niter, some iron, those types of things. But mainly we're just trying to get as much food as possible, get all these cities to level 10, and then hopefully work from there with our trade routes to get more food and more production and just spiral the population out of control. 480 production towards wonder construction, absolutely huge. We're gonna be able to use that 3 times. Now we just gotta pick the wonders we want to grab with it. Taj Mahal is still available. Casa is massive and still available. Kilwa is still available, although you probably don't need this to get Kilwa. There's still a lot of really great options, so we'll keep you here. But as we go through, we'll find something great. I would use it for a Munson Scott, but we're not gonna be able to get a Munson Scott with our current territory as it's laid out. Might as well use our gold on helpful buildings in cities that need buildings, you know? Stock exchange? Heck yeah, why not? Our strategy is working quite well. The only problem with it is I don't know if we have enough cities. We are still well behind Gorgo here, which is a big problem. And we have 45 science from population, so things are going well. We have high amounts of science from population, high amounts of culture from population, high amounts of gold from population. This is why tall strategies are just a little bit difficult, because you're gonna have a really hard time getting enough cities to make them work. And so we'll keep on chugging along here. I am optimistic that we can make this work, but it's gonna be trickier than I first suspected. Yes, we stole rocketry. Oh my god, we stole rocketry. I mean, it's bad that she has rocketry, but so clutch that we stole rocketry. That's huge. All right, good stuff, Mr. Spy. Speaking of spies, time to build another one here in Chengdu, where Victor is for the free promotion. And then we are going to build Kilwa in Chengdu as well. In the meantime, we're going to keep trading with our allies. All right, let's see how housing affects this here. We have 15 turns to grow with our surplus food. So if I come in here and I buy a sewer, which adds to housing, we now have 4 turns to grow. So we have enough food here. Housing is going to be the problem, which is why neighborhoods are so helpful. The problem with the neighborhoods are you can build as many as you want, but they need good appeal for them to work. But I think we're going to end up building another neighborhood down here. I can also still build 3 more districts too. Probably a harbor might be worth it, to be honest. Once we hit 20 population, probably a harbor, just for the trade route. Why not? First 20 population city is going in, and I could not be more excited for it. Flights also coming in. I do want to build an aerodrome in Taiwan here, just in case we do need planes. I suspect that I will not be killing anyone on my continent with them, but if I can go over and kill what's left of Ellie's empire, that would be great. It's also entirely possible we might just have to kill what's left of Gorgo's empire before she wins the game. She has 500 science. Bunch of cool things happening this turn. We have communism coming in. Not my favorite government here. I prefer democracy, but that is okay. Communism is going to give us a lot of science. It's going to give us some cards to put in, which is wonderful. We have a promoted spy coming in, huh? Which is great. Hopefully something counter spy. Yeah, if this spy is in home territory, all spies operate at +1 level. That's great. We're going to get you to protect Pingala at all costs. Skien is going to flip in 2 turns, so we are going to get that this era. We're also well on our way to another golden age, which will hopefully come through for us. One can dream. We are now the Sioux of Mitla, which is awesome. The problem is at some point we lost control of Hattusa, which really sucks. So we're going to have to get that back. Kilwa is going to be done in 9 turns, which is great. I'm going to chop some of that out, so less than 9. That'll give us the envoys we need to get into Hattusa and boost our science total up. We are going to head for democracy, and I think the trade route strat is going to be a little bit better for us. But this is a real problem over here. Eleanor's getting flipped to death, which is just my favorite thing ever. The problem is Gorgo is well on our way to a culture victory that I don't seem to be able to stop. Problem. Big problem. Shaka's also building Kilwa, so I'm going to have to come in here and use Gustav Eiffel to get her done, I think. I wonder how close that is to completion. It looks pretty darn close. I really don't want to waste Gustav Eiffel on this, but I think I have to. Man, we lost Kilwa anyway? Oh, what a waste of that. Oh my goodness. I thought it'd be at least 1 more turn. Okay, well, that was a waste of the free Gustav Eiffel charge. Dear Lord, that's so infuriating. I thought there was no way they were finishing it that turn.